Good morning, friends. This video is meant for all of us. The goal of life is living in agreement with nature. Friends, there is no denying the fact that our real aim is to live in agreement with nature. Quite ironically, the world is against the nature. We are not able to understand the sustainability of nature. We are always exploiting the natural resources and using and consuming the resources recklessly. Our recklessness in cutting down the trees and forests, destroying the greenery, has posed a great danger on the very survival of mankind. We have forgotten the fact that nature is the source of all true knowledge. We have derived all the knowledge on this earth through nature, through the Mother Earth. A walk in nature walks the soul back home. If we get up early in the morning and if we keep walking in the fresh air, we can really understand that we are at home in. We feel comfortable and relaxed. Not only our mind gets soothing effect, but also our soul gets a real food for its, peace. Therefore, the goal of our life must not be materialistic pursuit. Rather, it should be agreement with nature. We should understand the complexity of nature, that if we are creating any sort of disturbance in the ecological balance of the nature, in the very sanctity of the nature, we are creating a threat to the survival of humanity. Humanity cannot prosper and progress by destroying and disturbing the ecological balance. Everything comes to a halt once we are creating a threat to the Mother Earth. So, the way we are recklessly exploiting the nature resources and the way we are developing is insensitivity towards the nature, it appears as if after some time we will not be able to, sustain life on Earth, because the way we are facing global warming, the way we are facing climatic changes, the anchor and awe of the nature can very much be experienced in the form of frequent cyclones, earthquakes, and heavy rain in some of the parts of the world. This clearly suggests that man has not been living in agreement with nature. The disaster that is being caused on the earth is, maybe it is natural disaster, but it is man-made disaster, because we are not living in agreement with nature. We have forgotten the fact that it is the beauty of the nature that really keeps us live in peace and prosperity. All beautiful things of nature are a boon for humanity: the sun, the moon, the stars, the beautiful flowers, the trees, the daffodils blooming across the thickets, providing fragrance all around, the small streams of water, the small streams of clear water also provide us, scenic beauty. They protect us from the hot season. There are innumerable objects of nature that really surpass the grandeur of all kinds of beautiful things in the world. Therefore, friends, there is a need to understand the coexistence of humanity with that of the nature. From time immemorial, man has always existed in agreement with the nature. He has always been protected by the nature, and thereby he has protected the nature. But in the recent days, in the last 3 decades, the way we have been exploiting nature, the way we have been destroying the greenery and making the skyscrapers, and creating industrial pollution and all other sorts of havoc on the earth, it appears that in the years to come, nature will definitely take its repercussions, and that man will be suffering. Therefore, friends, we must understand that the ultimate existence of man depends entirely on the ecological balance. So we should always think and understand that nature has to be in the sense of living in agreement, not against. If we are not living in agreement with the nature, if we are not understanding the complexity of the Mother Earth, if you are not understanding the cause, man-made cause that is disturbing the ecological balance and creating the irreparable loss to the Mother Earth, the time will come that we will really suffer from a great loss. Not only that, in many of the places in the world, we are experiencing the climatic havoc, such as the forests are burning in some of the European countries. The temperature is rising very high year by year, day by day. Even in the European countries, in the month of July, we can experience 50 degree of temperature, which is a sign of ecological imbalance and global warming. So the way we have been, I mean, living in the, we can call it a modern life, but it is totally not in agreement with nature. Therefore, there is a need to understand that nature is the ultimate source of happiness for mankind. It is going to protect us from all the evils. When we are, surrounded by the evil thoughts, when we are filled with the ill thoughts and disappointment, the despondence of life has covered our soul and spirit, then we come in contact with the scenic beauty of nature. We sit in the cool bower and get the relaxed mind. We get the soothing effect in the shade of the trees, and we have a nice sleep, sound sleep at night, full of dreams. Our mind gets a soothing effect in the shade of trees, in the lap of nature. Friends, there is a need to understand that nature is meant for us, and therefore we should not go against the law of nature. Rather, we should try to live and maintain the law of nature, and we should try to live within the means of nature and with agreement with the nature, not against the nature. Then only our survival, our happiness will be intact. Otherwise, we will always be in the threat of any sort of natural disaster or any sort of havoc that will not only create a doom to the humanity, it will destroy the humanity forever, and we will not be able to recover from this natural disaster. Therefore, friends, we should always understand that nature is meant for mankind, and mankind is in correlation with the nature. Therefore, we have to live in agreement with the nature to protect and preserve and sustain the ecological balance on the earth, so as to bring prosperity and happiness together. Thank you. Have a nice day.